Do you need more leads, appointments and sales for your agency or your business? Or do you need more high quality leads or appointments that actually can afford your service, that you want to go after the big fish, the high quality clients that are also going to stick with you long term? Then I'm going to show you a system, a predictable lead gen outbound system that you can implement to your business, where you don't need to spend more money on ads, so you can get predictable leads without spending more time on doing all of it yourself. Let's go. All right, let's dive right in. This is Kilian, and let me show you what results this outbound lead gen system has generated. So check this message out that we've gotten from one of the leads that we have messaged. He said, okay, now this was an impressive cold outreach email. How the heck did you know about those clients? These type of people we regularly get, and then it's super easy to book appointments with them and then close many of them as well, because you set yourself apart. You're not sending spam messages. That is not at all what this is. We want to make sure that we send messages that are in line with our ideal client and that actually attract the attention. Let me show you more examples of what I mean. Okay, Kilian liked the way you've customized your email. Let's schedule a call in January, see how we can work together. One of the best emails I've got in a while, as I'm doing cold email lead gen myself. How do you guys do it? Kilian, finally someone actually takes time to research us before reaching out and just spam. Sure, send over more details. Finally someone does their homework. I appreciate that. Thank you for making effort to personalize it. Usually they report the emails, but go ahead and send over the info. Have a good day. Normally I would say no, but your custom first line was really solid. So sure, send it over. So do you see this? How much of a big difference that can make for you if you are actually able to generate that and have an outbound system that gets 1 to 10 leads that are really interested in your offer every single day. Even more, you can scale it, of course, without spending more money on ads. So let me show you how it works and what the overview of the system is. So let's dive right in. This is an overview of our outbound cold email system. So yes, we're using cold emails for this. We also link this with LinkedIn and other outreach methods. So the messages you can then send as well over other channels. So you can scale the outreach, not just on email, but also on other outreach channels. So let's dive right in. The first thing you got to do, obviously, is you got to make sure you have your irresistible offer positioning and training. Comment below if you want that as well. We have an extra training on how you can create an irresistible offer positioning and messaging for your agency and your business to make sure that you're actually attracting high quality leads. Once you have that, once you have the positioning, then you know who is the ideal client that you want to go after. We have that in the training, how you come up with that and so on. Once you know that, you're going to create the ideal criteria of the client you're looking for, right? Who are the top clients for you that you want to go after? And then what we're going to do is we're going to assemble a data research team, because we don't want you to, as the founder, to do all of this yourself. At the beginning, you can test it, but do it yourself. But long term, we want to have a team for this. And that team needs to do 3 things, or rather 4. Lead sourcing, lead completion, lead validation, and lead personalization. Okay, some team members can do all of this directly for you, and sometimes you need a second person to help. So let me guide you through this. Lead sourcing means finding actually the company's ideal clients online, researching them. There's different tools you can use for this. Sales Navigator, different softwares that can be used to find your ideal clients and actually get their contact detail, their emails, their phone numbers, and so on. Then if you don't have that yet, you have the ideal client, but you don't have the phone number, then you get the lead completion from the person that does that for you. Most softwares already have that, but you can actually have a person just research this for you. Contact, phone number, email, website, LinkedIn, all of that. And then what's important is many people do it wrong. They don't verify the emails. They don't use verifying tools, which is very important. Many softwares where you can send cold emails with now, they offer this, but their lead quality is not the best. So it's still better, what we found, to have this system in-house. Don't outsource that to an external agency. Learn the system in-house, and then you are control of the lead quality, and you can see if the quality is good, and then just provide you with leads that thousands of people have already used. They're getting spammed every day. That way you can have much better research criteria. So the idea is you need to hire an experienced lead sourcer. We have a training completely on this, how to do this, who directly provides the leads based on their criteria, and then with verified emails and numbers. Got it? Then once you have the leads and they are all completed, Then what you gotta do is you gotta personalize the lead. That is the big problem that many people do. They send just emails out that are spam, or it's the same for everybody. First of all, the offer is really bad. That's why they're not based on good copywriting secrets, and they're not based on good offer. Way too long. People are like, what is this? And they just delete this. You probably notice you're getting thousands of emails every day from people you don't even know. It's not custom, it's too long. It's like, what is this? Of course you delete that stuff, right? So it has to be appealing super clearly to your ideal client. It has to be an irresistible offer. It has to be dialed in with copy, and it has to be personalized. Meaning, what we do is we have line writers in the team that customize the first line to every prospect, and therefore make sure that we put in time, attention, effort to actually send something that is in line for them. And we can scale this still by hiring line writers that just do that all day. And this is still cost effective. Of course, that's what you have to pay these line writers. But if you look at the long-term value of a client for you, this is nothing. The return on investment here is really good still. And on top of that, what we found now, you can test AI tools. The experience has been AI tools are worth a test, but usually the line writers themselves are still better than AI, because the AI prompts and results, you can usually tell that it's written by an AI or a bot. But a line writer usually writes it in a much more personalized, better way. Still better than AI, but both can be used to free up time and make sure that actually you don't have to do all of this yourself. This is the key ingredient that most people do wrong. They don't know how to write these personalized lines, make sure they're dialed in. And that's why they never get questions or results like these where people are really impressed and want to learn more. And that's why you don't book enough meetings from it, and people say, oh, it doesn't work for me, because you don't put in the effort. That's the problem. Now, then you have a completed lead. And then obviously you have an outreach manager that can be you yourself if you take care of the lead gen, or someone from your team who sends and manages the emails via a dedicated software. There's great softwares we recommend. Don't use it via Gmail. You need a software that makes sure deliverability is high. We can recommend a few of those which are powerful to use. And then once people actually reply, so with that system, when you're sending like, we say this like here, between 100 to 1,000 emails per day, volume per day. You can start with on the lower end, of course, and then scale it up. Then you will get a lot of positive replies every single day if that is dialed in, the right leads is dialed in, the copy is dialed in. And then from there, you just do that by setting up different domains on these softwares with different inbox addresses. Then you send out, 30, 40 emails per inbox per day, for example, and you just have a lot of them, and you scale this up. That way the deliverability is good, and you're making sure that you get in front of the right people. And then once you do is only the outreach manager does the quality control with the research team, make sure lead quality is good, line quality is good, and then from there you have a predictable system that you don't have to do anymore. At the beginning, what do you need for this? You can just hire 1 to 4 lead sourcers. That can even be at the start just a few. Even from pages like Upwork, you can simply hire them. Same with line writers. And these are just based, they run for you. You don't have to pay them much. You pay them per lead. We can give you exact numbers what you can pay them, but you can pay them a few cents per lead that they're sourcing for you. And then from there, you can run instantly, for example, one of the softwares yourself at the beginning. And then from there, once you're closing deals, you delegate this to an outreach manager. So not much time investment from your side, because once the system is running, you have a few people hired. Also, you don't need much budget for this to hire them. Then you will actually be able to dedicate and delegate this whole system out. And then you can just scale up the whole system. Don't have to do anything. The only thing you got to do then is oversee, okay, how many leads are coming in. And from there, once you're sending like 1,000 emails or 100 to 1,000 emails per day, then what's going to happen is you want to have a certain percentage of replies and then a certain percentage of positive replies. So minimum 1% of positive replies usually, otherwise it's not happening. And then from there you can see how many positive replies you're getting. Then you have several positive replies, which are people that want to learn more about your business. And then your job is just to make sure that you jump on a call. Either you have appointment setters that you delegate this to, that call them directly once they want more info, and then set an appointment with you and you just close them, right? Very simple process. You just make sure the processes are dialed in, and that way you make sure that you get predictable leads. In terms of costs, like I said before, so in terms of cost, actually for all of that together per month, with under 1,000, you can totally run this whole system. Under 1,000, which means cost for softwares, cost for team members that do all of this for you, and then also any other costs associated with that. Totally possible. You can even start this with a few $100, and then from there, as you're wanting to scale it up and wanting to customize, personalize it more, then 1,000 or more is like the cost of this. Depends also how much customization you want to do, how much you use AI tools. So it ranges between, let's say, 500 per month all the way up to 2K if you want to really start scaling. But think about this, you just close one client that stays with you for a few months is already ROI, and you will close much more clients than that per month. We closed several clients every month from this, and the ROI is just there. It's just, once the system is set up, it's just an amazing system. Apart from this, we have trainings on all of that stuff, how to do the complete tech setup, how to do the whole hiring of all lead sources, external, internal, line writers. We have complete trainings on all of that, all our SOPs, how to write copy to make sure it's dialed in, and how to make sure that you turn interested leads into meetings. We have SOPs for all of this. We have a complete library here of SOPs. So if you want any of these resources, comment below or check the description under this video, and we'll make sure to send some of this over for you. If that video was helpful for you, then definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel to see more videos like that. And as I said, if you want more info on how we might be able to help or want more any of our resources, then just click the link below in the description, and there you'll find access to all of the resources, or comment below and we'll hook you up with that. See you in the next video.